I'm Maureen Cruz and I studied at Osaka YMCA for over a year. And right now I'm working as an English teacher at an Eikaiwa for a company called Peppy Kids Club. And right now, I used to live in Osaka, but for work purposes, I had to move to Shiga. It's near Kyoto, so not too far away. And so far, life has been quite good, I would say. Not too bad because it's very convenient here in Japan. For one, it's near the Philippines. And because I wanted to learn how to be more independent, I want to try living by myself as well. And at the time, Japan just seemed like it's a good place to learn a lot of things, right? And ever since I was young, I've always been interested in the culture and all. So I thought, why not? Issues. Well, I guess what made me nervous was the fact that it was my first time being away from my family, living apart from them, and living by myself. So that's what I was most concerned about, especially since my family never really made me do household chores and all of that. So they were really worried how I'm going to survive when I get here because I have to do my laundry by myself. I had to learn how to clean my room and do simple tasks such as wash dishes and cook for myself and all of that. So that's about it, really. Well, before I stopped going to school, or attending school rather, I managed to achieve perhaps close to N2, but I haven't taken the official exam yet because I started working. I guess to be more stable because it hasn't been that long since I started working. So I want to fall into a comfortable pattern. Like I want this to feel natural and all. That's about it. And maybe perhaps in the future, if I have time and I get used to my current schedule, I'll be able to take the JLPT exam, for my own sake. Perhaps N2. Well, I was given the choice between Osaka and Tokyo, and I chose Osaka because I feel like if I were to go to Tokyo, I'd be even lonelier. And from what I know, since my cousin lives here in Osaka, like, people in Kansai tend to be more friendly, and I don't regret choosing Osaka YMCA because my teachers there have really been very kind. They're so attentive to their students. They really value every student's safety and well-being. Like they really monitor you. And the staff, just about really everyone has been so kind. And I've heard experiences from other language schools in Tokyo as well. And I was wondering, so they don't do this for you, do that for you? Because here at Osaka YMCA, like if you talk to them, they will cater to you. So I was very shocked. So yes. It didn't take too long for me to adjust because, the processing of documents here from your status change on your residence card and moving from one place to another and all of that, it's been very smooth, very convenient. So I don't think one person would encounter much trouble. So that's one of the pros to living here, would definitely be the, convenience. That's about it. What I like, number one, as I've mentioned time and time again, would be the convenience. I guess pertaining to dislikes, I would say I was shocked at how usually people don't really give up their seats to the elderly, cater to them immediately when they see the elderly struggling and all of that. So that's what I don't quite like. And also perhaps the lack of holiday. Because compared to the Philippines, the Japanese really work almost every day, if I were to be truly honest. So that's one of the things I really don't like. But other than that, it's been fun and all, like relaxing. There are quite a few notable ones, I would say. But I guess from my school, because Osaka YMCA tends to hold a lot of events like centered around students. So I would say joining the extra activities that the school offers to its students is fun. I hate running, but our school held a charity marathon of sorts last October 2023, I think. And they made me run. Oh my God, they made me run through a marathon they held at a park. But it was really fun because you get to see the staff, your teachers outside of the school, and you get to hang out more with your classmates, your peers. And I would say, while you're starting, don't think about other things. Just really focus on your studies. And if the opportunity is there, you grab it. You try to join as many activities as you can. In our school, I didn't know that it existed, but there is a singing club, like a sort of choir club that consists of volunteer students and teachers. And during certain events like entrance ceremonies or school term closing ceremonies, we tend to sing in front of the student body. So at that time, I had no plans of joining, but one of my Japanese teachers, she was quite nosy. She said, "Oh, I want to hear you sing." And then she volunteered me, like she told my name. She spread it around the school faculty. And that's why one of the teachers that I haven't met yet said, Are you Mouse on this?" I'm like, "Yes. I heard from Minami Sensei that you can sing. So if you can, please sing for us." I'm like, "What?" So that was fun. It was a very fun experience. I chose Jellyfish Education Philippines because when I was doing my research, choosing which agency to enter for my Japanese journey, for my journey in Japan rather, I saw really good reviews with the company. Like the processing of the documents and all will be smooth sailing as long as you adhere to the company guidelines and all. So that's really about the only reason why I chose it. And also, whenever people inquire like how I got to Japan, I would actually recommend the agency because they would be asking like, I saw Jellyfish Education Philippines. Are they really authentic and all of that? But just last month, somebody asked me and I told them, yeah. You guys aren't a scam. You're authentic. Like I got here after all. So that's it. I'd rate it a 10. I would have to say the journey isn't really easy to go here because you really have to work hard, especially prior to your travel to Japan. You have to pass the exam, like the exam by the agency, just to test your N5 skills. But don't worry about that. Just do your best and, have fun in Japan because it's really a nice experience here. Just, keep your expectations realistic. Don't put certain things on a pedestal and just enjoy life.